Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're going to be taking a look at a little bit more of the information for the unemployment. So if you didn't know, I originally applied for unemployment on March 28th. I stopped working on March 18th. Just a few days ago, I was sent a message from the labor.ny.gov's website saying that there is a new form for me to fill out for PUA, which is one of the pandemic relief things. But they state clearly that it does not have anything to do with the unemployment. Those are two separate things. Those are two separate payments. I believe that PAU or PUA, whatever that one is, that's a $600 payment that's done weekly and should be for the extent that you're unemployed during this time. I believe it goes until July 31st. So what I did is I filled that form out, which had to have been, I guess, about a week now, and I did receive my funds. I received them in the morning, about maybe Tuesday morning, about 1 a.m., and I was like, this is great. But I noticed that I didn't receive everything, and I also did receive some of the unemployment. So what I was looking for on on the Department of Labor's website is all the information. What is my payment history? What's going on? Because for all this time, while my application was pending, I couldn't see, but now a lot has been updated, so I'm a little bit more clear on what's going to go on. But I'm going to be checking my account here in real time to see if those payments have actually been done, because I'm a little bit confused. Alright, so we're going to go to the Department of Labor's website. Again, that's labor.ny.gov. I have my own login, so if you haven't created a sign-in, create that and just get on with what you have to do. So first has my name, has my social security number, has my start effective date. Now for the longest time that was incorrect. That showed 3/30/2020. Now it is showing 3/09/2020, so that means that my benefits have begun. And it says the benefit year ending date is 3/14/2021. That has now been updated from, what was it? I think it was 4/01/2021. So that's better. I have my weekly benefit amount here, and that, let me see, I'll let you know what that is. So the number here is showing $182. That's according to whatever I make, whatever I do, that's what I'm going to be receiving as my weekly benefit. And for the longest time, that number was zero. Even after I could access this page, that number was zero, and I didn't know what to do. So I have a maximum amount payable, and that amount is $4,732. And let me do some quick math. So what was I originally entitled to altogether? Because, let's see, it's a little bit complicated because I don't know how much I'm due. As far as I can tell, the $600 amount, that should have been paid to me weekly, I guess beginning on Tuesdays, since that's when I get my direct deposit. That should have been done for about 7 weeks. And when I looked at my bank account, I only saw 3 of those payments. Now, I did see 5 of these other payments, but as far as I can tell, it wasn't $182. That was a different amount. Maybe this is something that I overlooked, but let me take a look again here. So the amount that I was paid, let's go back. So the amount that I was given at the time was $233, and that is what it should be. Now, I haven't changed anything whatsoever. Whenever I certify my weekly benefits, I'm doing the exact same thing. I have always been ready, willing, and able to work. I just have had no work. My job has been closed because of COVID, and I just got another message from, your benefit claim can now be paid. Okay, that's cool. So going back and forth, I was messaged today because payments are always ready to be paid, I think, Tuesday mornings at around 1 a.m. That's when I've seen a lot of people, including myself, get that. So this is a little bit odd. So this is the official record of benefit payment history. Weekly benefit amount is $182. But what I've been receiving is $233, and I received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those payments on May the 5th. It is now May the 11th, so yeah, it's going to be a week until I get that. So I'm hoping that wasn't reduced in any way, because why would it be? The answers have never changed, and that's just what I've been going through. So I'm curious to see. I'm expecting to get the unemployment and the $600. That should be happening. Now, I'm honestly expecting $233 plus $600, so $833. Here it looks like it's going to be less because there is a weekly benefit amount which is reduced. So let's look down here and see there's some more information. Effective days. Alright, here's good information. Let me read this off to you, because a lot of people have questions. Oh, what if I work one day, or what if something happens where I do get benefits from the job? Does that impact the unemployment as a whole, or do I get partial? And short answer is you do get partial. So effective days. Each day in a week, Monday through Sunday, that you qualify for benefits is called an effective day. There is a maximum of 4 effective days each week. So I guess simply put, it's your full weekly benefit amount, then you divide that up by 4. If you work one day, you take a 4th off. Let's see, there's a maximum of 4 effective days each week. You must qualify for all 4 days in order to receive your total weekly benefit rate. For each day in the week that you are not eligible to receive benefits, you will receive 1 less effective day, which is equivalent to 1/4 of your weekly benefit rate. For example, if you're not available to work one day in a week, or if you've worked any part of a day, or if you've received any vacation or holiday pay one day in a week, your benefits will be reduced by 1 effective day, the same as 1/4 of your benefit rate. You can receive a maximum of 104 effective days on your claim. If 3 days have passed since a payment was released and the funds are not in your account, you should contact Key Customer Service at 866-295-2955 if you have a debit card. If you have direct deposit, contact your bank. If there is a holiday on a given week, payments may be delayed by 1 day that week. So that's just a little information about the effective days, and if you haven't received all your money. So it looks like I'm going to be contacting Bank of America, but I did do one other thing, but let's continue with this. So payment history, week ending in 3/15. Total amount 0, net amount 0, effective days 4, release date May the 8th, and type waiting week. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see if we can find any terms. Okay, so waiting week, before any benefits can be paid, an unpaid waiting period equivalent to 1 full week of unemployment benefits must be served. If you are subject to the same eligibility requirements for this period as you are when you claim a benefit payment. If you work at all during the first week of your claim, or for other reasons do not serve a full waiting week, the unpaid time extends into the next weeks. So for some reason I'm still on a waiting week. I guess maybe that's just everything, because when you're normally paid you do have to wait a week, but this one's a little bit curious because I'm not sure. So why is the week ending in March 15th totaling 0, net amount 0, effective days 4, and why is the release date on the 8th? Maybe it's because all of this is finally going to hit my... So I guess everything was released on the 8th, which was within this week, and that was Friday. So it looks like on Tuesday is when I'm expecting to be paid. Tuesday seems like it's when I'm going to be finding a lot of information about if I'm going to receive the rest of my $600 payments, which I believe at this time I'm missing 4 of, and I'm missing 2 weeks of the unemployment. What I was seeing there for $233, and what may be reduced now for some reason to $182, maybe things will start adding up, because as of this week, I should see 8 payments of each. 8 $600 payments and 8 unemployment payments. So make sure, even if you get your money, even if you're like, oh, thank God I got my money, because this is what I was feeling too, make sure you're not shorted, because you're not working, you have every right to claim these benefits. I mean, definitely if they're needed, because I know a lot of people do need them at this time, including myself. Right before, May 5th, I was in a very bad place. I didn't know what to do because I was thinking I may never receive these funds. But one thing that I did, I want to go back to the main page of the labor.newyork.gov. Let's see, there was something that I was doing. I requested a hearing because originally, I think it is under online forms. I'm clicking go to online forms here. Because originally it was showing March 30th, which was my first effective date, but that's not true because I stopped working on March 18th. Now it's showing March 9th, which is over a week better. Not saying that I'm trying to get something that I'm not entitled to, but at least it is at least I am overcompensated rather than undercompensated. Hopefully that will sort itself out in time and things will be leveled until the 18th, because that's when my effective day would be. So if you have any questions about things, the only way that I can see to actually submit if there's any discrepancies is you're going to go to, again, labor.newyork.gov. You're going to sign in. You're going to go to my online forms. And now there may be some forms you need to fill out. Make sure that the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, the PUA application, has been filled out. I filled that out on May 4th, and I received my money the next day, or partial of the money. Now another thing is claimant request for hearing. I submitted one on the 9th, which was 2 days ago. And if you go into here, your instructions are, to protect your rights to unemployment insurance benefits you may be entitled to receive, please continue to certify the unemployment insurance benefits every week as long as you're unemployed. That's something that I do, and then I believe that everyone has access to the form does as well. For information about getting help preparing for your hearing, see our unemployment claimant advocate page. To see a video about how to prepare for a hearing, and for more information about the hearing process, see Unemployment Insurance Appeal Board's frequently asked questions. I guess my first question is, are there even going to be hearings in person, or maybe this will be over the phone? I'm going to look into that, but that's going to be at a later time. But hearing request information. Pre-filled out here is, I am requesting a hearing because I disagree with the notice of determinations dated. So the dated, let's see, I can't remember, shoot, what did I put? So the dated is what was the incorrect form. So when I originally filled this out, okay. It's not giving me that one piece of information. I see what I filled out here, but it is not giving me the information about what little box I checked off here. So let's pretend as if I was filling this out to begin with. So I am disagreeing with the notice of determinations dated. It was going to be for me March 30th, 2020. And then reasons for requesting hearing, you only have 215 characters, so get straight to the point. What I tried to do was I said the date was March 30th, but the real effective date should have been March 18th, and then I tried to write quickly, I was shorted on payments. So those are the two things that I have questions about. The next thing would be, would you like your hearing conducted in language other than English? No, not for me. And then the dates you are not available for a hearing within the next 2 months, I put none, I'm available all the time. Even if we're back to work, I'll say yes. And now you have to put the information about the employer listed on the determination, so it's kind of just like filling out the forms that you were doing originally. Then you file the claimant contact information, which is yourself, your email, phone number, street, apartment, city, state, zip code, and documents. I will upload supporting documents now, or I do not. And for me, I don't have any supporting documents. I literally just stopped working on this day. I filled that information out. If they want to contact my employer, they know the day that I stopped working as well. I don't have any documents to give, but if you do have documents, you can add that here. And then finally, the e-signature disclaimer. By selecting submit, I understand and agree that I'm providing information and or documentation to the Department of Labor to request a hearing on a notice of determination I received about my claim. I certify that all the information documentation I am providing is true, correct, and complete, and that I am authorized to provide the information/documentation. And by checking this box, I certify that I have read and understand the e-signature disclaimer above. So I checked that off, I submitted it, and it is now there. And let's see, it shows that I submitted this form, but that's it. I don't have any new information. There's nothing in my messages that relates to that. The only thing in my messages was, let's see if this comes up. I think it may be frozen. By the way, if you take longer than, well, anything to do something on this labor.ny.gov website, it times out a lot, and I just imagine that's just a lot of people there. So yeah, the last message that I got was New York State Department of Labor online forms. That was the PUA. So far I've gotten no message about my hearing, and I filled out all the forms possible there. So I'm making this here on Monday, May 11th, around 7 p.m., and I'll release this as soon as I can after. I'm going to find out Tuesday to see first if I'm going to continue to be paid every week, which I should be, and if I'll be receiving these back benefits from everything that I was missing for by this Tuesday, it would have been 8 weeks. I think if you round down, if you want to round up, it should be 8.5 weeks. So I hope that that's sorted out. I don't know what this reduction in unemployment would be, and I hope that it does go up to the 233 it was originally and not down to 182, because that doesn't make any sense. It's about $50 down, and I think every penny counts right now. So I will let you know, and if you have any questions, I will answer as soon as I can here in the comments section below, but I'll be making another video tomorrow just updating you on this. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. And my specific case here is I live in New Jersey, I work in New York State, so that's why I use New York State's labor.ny.gov website. You always file for unemployment in the state that you work, not the state that you live. I mean, even though most people do live and work in the same state. Alright guys, if you have any questions, put in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. We do have another channel that does more fun things. That's Cars Cats Creative. But if you could, like, subscribe, applaud the video, all of those help, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be coming back with more information as soon as I can. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.